So, are you using the new J Lopez cooling setup, I guess?
Yeah, the V2.
Okay, check. Over 24, okay. It did not change anything, I guess. Also, keep in mind when you keep switching between those setups for testing, I would advise checking in a setup for the steering ratio that's under mechanical grip. Because if one setup has like 10 and the other has 12, it feels completely different just because of that.
Oh, this was on 11. So I've changed it down to 10.
It's funny that you now like the low, because I usually like 10. The J Lopez always had 12 in the past, but it, like Monza it had 11 as well, I think.
Yeah, I've set that. I've turned mine, I've turned it down to 10 on mine. Okay.
And as you talked about the pressures, I guess the default pressures are too much for these conditions?
Yeah.
What do you have to set them to? Just increase by 1?
Yes. Yeah, about 1.8 on the rears.
What?
0.8 on the rears. Roughly 1 on the front.
Ah, okay.
0.8 on the rears. Oh, that's 26.5 or something.
But it feels more stable in the MK. Or more forgiving. So far I'm not quicker.
No. 7/10 slower. 8/10 slower.
Well, I'm not 100% sure that the setup is still viable, the old one. But just remember that it was exceptionally good for me. It was so fast. The braking might also be different, that you have to brake earlier or later.
Just shot past the McLaren or Ferrari, whoever it is.
As you mentioned, like overtake or what?
No, he was going round the chicane. I just went over it.
Bentley power. And as you mentioned that this setup has TC2, it feels better than TC5 on the other setup. That's depending on like camber stuff like that. I think for some corners I have to brake late and for some earlier. Interesting.
Right, half a second up now.
now it's undrivable out of a sudden. Wow. For me. You can brake much later here, I think. Just trust the brakes.
Thank you.
There we go. So I'm gonna get here one guy past. If you watch this guy, he uses a lot of the track, even more than I suggest to do.
Who's this guy behind?
Does it matter? If the question is if you should let him go, then not your problem, his problem.
Oh, this ran an area, isn't it?
Yeah, he's tier 1 driver.
Maybe I'll pay and watch him.
Yeah, it's like, just watch how much of the track he uses. And how close he gets for the wall, to the wall, example. What are you doing? What the fuck? I thought you wanted to watch him.
I'm trying to stop. Trying to stop, man.
I don't know if I like this setup. Let me go back to the other one.
Oh yeah, he's right on the wall, isn't he? I'm ahead of you though by...
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it, very good. So
Well,
the
done
next
my-
goal is
done my job.
28. Maybe not necessarily tonight, but so either the BOP of the car that Bradbury is driving is minus 40, or he's just that good. Or, I mean, if you look what the tier 1 driver is doing, Bradbury is doing a 28 something, 28.7 I think.
Wow, that's quick. He's in the pink car, isn't he, Bradbury?
Isn't he also like a rather old guy?
Is he an
Doesn't
old
know
guy?
much about computers?
Doesn't know much.
But a very nice guy. If I'm not mistaking him with some other driver. Now trying different lines and gears to see what is quicker.
This guy's flicking TCs as he gets to different corners.
Tier 1 guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if you did maximizing the potential?
So the first chicane, he's in T5, and then goes back to T4.
Okay.
Was actually spitting there. Yeah. Cool.
Too early. Ah! Look, it cost me 1/10 that sand. Much too early. It's not that I'm trying to jump over the chicane every time, it's just not so easy to be consistent here.
No, no.
Oh, it's so messy. Yeah, here TC5 really hurts me.
Yeah. Gained.
The path, yeah, interesting. I should have gone to first gear. At least I'm consistent. It was full risk. It didn't pay off. 2 tenths more.
Oh. Gaining.
I'm not looking at the time anymore, I'm focusing, but you can still talk, of course.
Half a second.
Really? Oh yeah. Okay, lost there because of the traction loss. Oh. Ah. That's still not so bad. So there's more practice, easily a 28. Well, I say easily, but I'm sweating like crazy. Oh.
We check the setup.
But again, the mouse in the chicane.
Yeah.
With a little jump early on the throttle. And I think when I started with this stint, it was only also the first 1, 2, 3 corners where I don't know if you noticed what I did there.
I was watching, but yeah, you told me through it.
Well, like for the first corner, right next to the wall on the right hand side, start finish straight. Nice trail braking, and if you get it right at the right moment, the right amount of trail braking, you can point the car towards the apex on the left, yeah, and basically go. Not full throttle, maybe. Well, you should, if the line is right, because there's room on the right hand side after the first corner.
Yeah.
Also nice trail braking early on the throttle for the second corner, and the third corner, if I get it right, I'm really strong there. Like a trail brake, I stay in force, and then I play with the throttle, but I get full throttle early. And if I get the line right, I just hit the inside curb and the outside curb, and barely not touching the sand.
Yeah.
Because touching the sand is easily a tenth. So use all the track and try to keep as much of your momentum. Like even though it's a very twisty, bumpy track, if you can manage to drive very smoothly, but without braking too late or being too cautious with the throttle, not using all the track, then you're quick. Well, I guess you can say that for every track. But especially here, that's because we're basically doing the same lines, and Ranieri is also doing the same lines. It's just better as us.
Yeah.
And he uses a lot more of the track.
Yeah.
And it's all about the flow.
No, let's give it another go. Oh, there's only 3 minutes left. Oh, I'm just gonna go for a quick wee.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, no, go. That sounds more important. I will be here when you're back.
I'm back.
Welcome back. What I was trying to say, like the third corner where I touched the sand on the outside and lost the tenths before the chicane.
Yeah.
I think you always take it in third gear, and I guess
Yeah, I noticed you
you're not
did
the
it in
only one.
fourth.
Yeah, but that's just my driving style, because if I mess up the braking or the trail braking, I have to coast, and that costs time. But if I get it right, I'm quicker in the fourth gear.
Okay.
But I always liked, it appears that I always like to drive the Bentley potentially one gear higher than you would suppose.
Yeah.
So Bradbury was very quick in the first sector with a 29.8 or 29.9. Our first sectors. 32.
30.
Yeah, so he's half a second quicker than we are there.
Yeah.
What's your best first sector? Or was there 34? That's, we can improve there, because 29.1, 29.7. Because the other sectors look good. Just the first sector is for both of us the weak spot.
Okay.
Where we can but what is the first sector? It's it's until it's halfway before the first chicane. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Oh, that wasn't corner 3, corner 4 I was talking about with the sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So that's where we have to gain.
Green light. Go.
Okay.
If you can manage to get at least 29.0, but it's sorry. Forget what I was looking at the wrong column.
28.0.
He did his sector 1 is a what is it? 29.9 basically. Yeah, we had a 30 or 31 something. Well, just try figure it out. But first sector is the most potential. And that's also I think those 4 corners are also the ones where I chatty about flow and momentum is most important, because the other corners is just brake, accelerate basically. But I always noticed in past races that the second corner, this right-hander after the start, most of the other cars were quicker than me. Unfortunately, I can't remember the tips Luca gave me for the chicane. Like what's important there, where to be quick,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
or to approach it.
Yeah.
It's cold tires, it's really tricky.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
I'm curious what the first sector will be, because it felt quite good but not perfect. qualifying will be a nightmare. Will be a nightmare anyway with some other cars around. That was so nice. Slippery now? Is it? It's just me, I guess. 28.
Hold up.
Thank you. Oh, you're not. Ah. Red Bull is still 4 or 5 tenths quicker than last Where do you brake for the next corner?
About 100.
That's too early. Unless you have with your setup. I brake between 100 and the bridge. Go to the wall. Ready brake, throttle. You have to find how much you can apply, but the line is, I think, is basically like that. Here also, early throttle, but I don't mean full throttle. But use as much of the track and as much of speed as possible. Yeah, aim for that curb, exactly, then you can go full throttle. The green stuff on the inside there. The curb, that's... Throttle. Yeah, you really need to be brave for the second part. Yeah, I like that, it's okay. Turn in earlier here, that makes it easier. If you need to. That you do very nice. I can't do it like that.
You will next weekend.
Well, if I have it, but then
when you get your new wheel, you better do it.
Well, it hasn't been shipped. It shipped yet. The order is still on hold.
Oh no.
That's apparently when they're waiting for payment confirmation. Aim for the inside, then throttle. And you have to, yeah, but find a way. You can touch the inside curb, but you don't have to. But it's a Bentley you can, and also use all the track on the right hand side. But you have to find. You can't do it the same every time. If you brake a little bit too early, then you have to play with the throttle differently than if you brake too late.
Yeah.
Where do you brake here? I think you brake too early. Is that right after 100?
Just after, yeah.
Brake, try between 100, in the middle between 100 and the white and red wall. Yeah, just a slight lift, that's more than enough. Yeah, but the braking is not the issue of the wheel. It's more the driver and the pedals. But the pedals are good, so it's the driver. Like for the that was much better now with the later braking. And for the second part, I tried to apply more throttle already before going over the curb, and then just well, okay. I can brake later, I think. But yeah, if you don't slide there, that's you're getting there. Also here, you can try second if it's better for you. Track halfway between 100 and the white stuff. Because either it's not working with the setup, or you... I didn't watch the steering input too early because I thought you would not make the chicane. But I'm on a different setup, so it's... And I'm unfortunately not like Luca that I can just hop into another setup and tell you what to do. I need to drive the setup I feel comfortable with. But this one is really nice. I wish I could do it that well. It looks perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah, remember, halfway between 100 and the bridge. Just turn in, a little bit more throttle. Because if you can get it right, you will know it once if you have done it for the first time. It's so much quicker. Throttle. Counters, you have to counter steer apparently with the setup. Yeah, here if it's to understeer, we go into second.
Yeah.
Here go into fifth and then down into fourth. Throttle. Because I think if you stay in fourth steer, the rear doesn't kick as much. Yeah, you can brake there. Oh yeah, you're getting better. You're getting quicker. Again, in the middle. First gear. And sorry if I distracted you. Here with the braking zone, for me it's like Monza turn 1, like the chicane. You think the car won't stop and you turn in it, and that makes it only worse. Trust the brakes. Yeah, you're getting there. Just take second. Try it. If it's...
What, second?
Well, if you feel that you're understeering too much, that like the car won't turn in.
Oh, okay.
It looks definitely better or more consistent than what I do if I always stay in fourth. Then I need to try that.
Haven't run out of fuel.
Yeah, but I can already see a couple of improvements. I mean, again, different setup, so if I tell you try to brake later, maybe for you it's better to actually brake earlier. I don't know, try it. I'm just...
Yeah, I think I need to brake earlier.
I'm just trying to give you options.
Yeah. I appreciate that, man.
But the first corner already looked better. I can see you're like getting the step by step. You're still coasting a little bit too much, I think. But the line looks already better. Let me check your sector times.
Oh.
So little fuel that you could not even enter the pit.
Oh, right. Yeah. I had 1.6 when I started the lap. So.
No, your first sector. So first sector is still 3/10 slower than mine, but that's easily done if you get more practice for the first one. Easily, you will be quicker than me there.
Who's Bosch?
I have no idea. Tier 2? Maybe? I don't know which boss it is. What's the letter of his first name?
M.
M. That's probably
M for mother.
Oh, that's probably Michael Bosch. He is tier 3. I think he's a former F1 coordinator or PlayStation coordinator. Why is he slower or quicker?
Oh, he's sandwiched between us.
Okay. Yeah, your first sector is where you will gain the most. Or has the most potential.
Yeah. I'm going to try the race setup with 20 spoke. See if there's any different.
Sorry, say again?
I'm going to try the race setup with the same low fuel, see if that's any different.
We are not far off from a tier 1 driver. But I don't know how much fuel he had, and they're struggling with their setup, so they will be. I guess they will do 27s or even 26s. I don't know what's possible. Let me check what's the quickest overall so far. 27.1, and that's and Ranieri 26.3. So the other aliens have not even tried, so yeah. We will definitely see 26s from the aliens.
Okay.
But I think if we can do like quali 28s, which is tough, but apparently possible, I hope we should be good. How much fuel do you have?
25.
Okay, so quali fuel by the race setup.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do here, like turn in as early as possible for the first part, align the car for the second part early on the throttle, then just turn in, little lift, fully on the throttle again, turn in early here, like really hitting. I know the tires are cold now, don't worry, like hitting the curb. This one I don't have to tell you anything, you have to teach me.
Just brake and turn.
Upcoming chicane. Find how late you can brake, trust the brakes, and really go over the first curb, partly at least, and here, so that you can, because if you approach it like that, I know it's just warm up, etc. I know, but if you would approach the second part like that, you lose so much time.
Yeah.
You need it on as throttle as possible for the second part. Throttle slightly, feel the car, throttle. Yeah. Here, like in this case, understeer. Just for the next 2-3 laps, just try a second gear for science, and here try to stay in fourth, just for comparison. And then you will see what is better.
Yeah.
For you. That happened to me twice.
Did it?
Yeah, in the race. And the issue, I didn't watch exactly what you did, but it looked like you were still steering when you jumped. And that's the issue. By the time the road touches the ground again, the wheels need to be straight. Then normally nothing should happen. But of course it's safer to avoid jumping at all, but Bentley, Zolder, I think you have to jump a little bit. Yeah, so here, really go at least over half of the first curb and align the car for the second one to get go into first gear, there.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't change down.
Yeah, that sometimes happens to me as well. Probably too much rev.
Maybe.
Not proper trail braking, but it's okay. It doesn't look to be quicker, at least not as your quickest lap, but more consistent. Oh, that was nice. Because I think that little jump doesn't benefit, doesn't gain any time. It even costs time. But a proper jump, if done right, is quick. I think, but what do I know? It's just my experience. You know what happened there, so whatever. Quali, I will go for it. Race, I will try not to.
Yeah.
Okay, now again, use more curb on the first part, first gear, trail brake, first gear. Too late. When you turn in for the first part, go into first gear. Sorry for screaming. Yeah, the line was not perfect, that's why you couldn't get on the throttle, but don't worry. Doesn't matter, let's just practice.
That's quicker.
Yeah, it 10 gained. I don't even think you have to lift that much. Really just tuck and then on a swivel again. Because the reason you lift there shortly is to get more grip on the front. Okay, so first gear, use the first curb and focus on the exit. Funny enough that you were slower, yeah, but you keep trying it. Yeah. Maybe brake earlier there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like in this case, if you notice, you're missing the apex.
Yeah.
You either have to coast or go to third to get rotation. Third gear. Never tried that, I think. But look good. So only a brief lift after turning in. 2 tenths gained. I'm jealous of how you do that corner, to be honest. Okay, you will need a couple of tries probably for the chicane, but yeah, use the curb, align for the exit, first gear for the extra rotation and braking. A little bit messy still, but we will get there. I think you turn in too early. Like, brake longer in a straight line and then tray brake. Are you turning in enough there? Doesn't look like.
Keep trying.
I guess we are slowly approaching the point where every further lap doesn't get gain you any improvement because your brain is just done.
Getting there. Yeah.
I can see it watching you. Like you start doing mistakes you usually don't do, or at least not as often or as frequently. I know that for myself, it's usually when it's kind of okay. Needed a little break. Try again later or tomorrow. Okay, now wait before you turn in. Brake. I mean, slow it down enough. First gear, turn in. Use the curb. Align for the exit. I use more of the curb on the second part. Much more.
Oh really? Okay.
You have a Bentley.
On the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a Bentley. You have a Bentley.
Okay, yeah.
Turn in more. There you go. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
I think you might have made it in first gear. It was close. Not very.
nearly.
Remember, only a brief lift after turning in. Here you should stay full throttle. don't live there. Unless you notice you won't make the corner. Because that's again 1 or 2 tenths. At least one, I say. Really use the curb here. Well, you have to find how much you don't touch the grass, but
yeah,
that was still better than before because you used more. Now turn in more. It looks like you're overdriving the car quite a lot now.
the tire pressures are
Ah, bon?
27 mids.
I think that is around the right amount of jump.
Yeah.
Down the throttle, turn in early. Yeah, that's better if you now can. I don't know how to do it better. Without like the traction loss.
Yellow flag accepted.
Yeah. Either brake earlier or go into second. Just a tiny bit earlier. Very good. Now you drive like me, I like it.
For one lap.
Trust the brakes. Turn in early, stay on the throttle. If you have the feeling you won't you're not making the corner, don't turn in. Brake as long as possible in a straight line. Yeah.
Go Bentley!
Nice. Check your sector times. Brake earlier. I would have to. Yeah, either release the brake too quickly or turn it too much. But doesn't that feel nice if you do the corner like that?
Yeah,
it's so powerful. It feels so smooth. Because the point is, I would like to try to explain it to you better, but I can't. But the point is, just hold that for a second. Anyway, if you do it once in a way that you can feel the difference, like that feels more, that feels, I don't know, yeah, like the corner in the fourth gear you just did, like it feels quick.
Yeah.
The car is stable. You just feel it right.
Yes.
And every time you slide, or then you have to play with it, like see if you release the brake too early or too quickly. Whoa! What the hell? You scared me. You scared me. Okay,
try my pit stop quickly.
Sector times 33. What was your previous sector? Can you? 33. So you were 1.5 tenths quicker in the first sector, and the lap time 2 tenths. So basically, what you now gained in the first sector, in the first one corner, I think it's just the first corner.
Yeah.
That were the 2 tenths already. And you're even quicker in the second sector by like 1,000 or whatever it is.
Good progress.
Yeah.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
What's the side of the box? This is your setup now.
Hat jetzt gut. Do you remember the exact name? Because I'm using version 2. Whatever I changed, I guess the ride height a little bit for the race. Something Luca told me. But it's minor adjustments. Here.
I've got one that's called LMF as well, which I think we must have got it from. I don't know.
Called what?
It's got LMF in the title. I've got two, right? One's got the LMF.
Do you mean LFM?
Yeah.
Low Fuel Motorsport.
That's the one. And this one hasn't got that in the title, so this must be the one we were playing. This is the one I had loaded up last time in the qualifying last year, so.
One thing I noticed when I watched you was like, I don't know what the perfect point for shifting is, but for me I always shift up basically as soon as the ref limiter gets yellow.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. But, well, not immediately, but I don't wait until it's flashing. If it what is quicker or what is slower, I don't know, but I feel more comfortable with that. Comfortable. might be due to me having troubles with the traction, with the belt-driven wheel, I don't know. Well, no, that doesn't make sense because I also do that on a straight. Turn in, stay on the left, then turn in again, throttle, and play with the throttle. Yeah, you can use all that to your left there. That was good.
I just like the sound of the Bentley engine revving.
Yeah. But to be honest, I don't know any other sound. Maybe watching a replay or a stream. Other than that, I only know the Bentley. Yeah, it's good. There's still potential, but it's still good. And when speaking of potential, that's a tricky corner. I don't get it right every time. Sometimes I do.
TC's, oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's definitely my setup. But as you see, there's a reason he set it to 5. The TC is not the deciding part. Quick. Getting brighter?
Sun's getting lower.
I don't see any shadows anymore. I don't think there are some shadows. They're really getting better there. It was really good. Well, it was fine, but the only thing you did, you could have done better. Stay straight and turn in later. Because as soon as you turn in, as I always like to say, it will make it worse. Because then you have even less grip for braking. And you're too quick to make the turn. Yeah, for chicane, try to get as much to the left side of the road after the first part as possible. And then hit the second part. But it's also easy to invalidate on the first part. I don't know how tight it is, but it's easy later. would have gone on the throttle earlier, but don't worry. With this setup, I feel the car turns in better. The car feels more agile. Sorry, say again?
What gear are you taking those in there? Second?
The chicane here, yes.
And the first two corners?
I will tell you soon. Here, you again turned in too early for the chicane. The first two corners I take in third gear.
Okay.
But that's my driving style. I like, as I said, I like to use sometimes one gear higher. That's more stable for me. But it's also more difficult because if you miss the braking, yeah, you can understand. It's interesting that you lost 2 tenths there compared to your previous lap. But yeah, you will just have to try that chicane and find a line that's quick. Throttle. But this corner especially, as I said, most other drivers are usually quicker than me. There's on first corner I'm good with third gear, but second corner, that happens, don't worry. And now down turn in too early if the car is still too fast. Yeah, like that. That looked lovely. You tend to turn in too early. Here, briefly lift only. So after the second part, you get on the throttle. You turn in, short lift, and then back on the throttle. You will easily beat me on this track. You're already almost doing a 28. That's better. I see a tendency that at the final phase of your braking, you already turn in, but it's too early.
Oh, okay.
That's what unsettles the car.
Yeah.
Just wait a little. Let the car slow down a little bit more, or be more cautious with the trail braking. But because if you're too quick and release the brake too fast, yeah, the rear steps out. Yes. Focus on the exit. Yeah. Again, you turned in too early. Throttle, short lift, throttle. Turn in early, stay on the throttle. At least it looks like you're turning in a little bit too early for the chicanes. Or release the brake. I have to watch your brake inputs. But more on the right side.
Yeah.
But try to straighten the chicane as much as possible. So you can't take it straight, but you know what I mean. It's okay, but I still think you can trail brake a little bit better, but it's only very fine margins. Nice trail braking. Here. Smooth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you don't too much lift again, but the trail braking was very nice. Did you notice the difference?
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Corner looked different.
Corner looked different.
It looked straighter when I got there, you know?
Yeah. Here again, you turned in too early. Brake in a straight line and wait longer before you start trail braking because it's very tight at the chicane.
Oh,
Here,
too much
feel the car.
information,
Feel the car when you trail brake. Throttle. Counter steer. Yeah, too quick. It's just too quick.
Yeah.
But the first corner was good.
Loads of time there to be had.
Yeah.
Oh no, I missed the brake.
Don't turn in, don't turn in. You will never make the chicane this way. Don't panic. The worst thing is you go straight on the right hand side of the chicane. And yeah, that's good again. You lift too much there. It's only fine margin, so don't worry. But I'm just trying to optimize you. I guess it's way too much information anyway. I can't. Yeah. I'm just like that. You will let me know when it's too much. Yeah, don't wait. Yeah, easily 2/10. Oh, yeah, well,
you reckon?
Yeah, but it would have been 2/10 there. Was much better. Maybe a little bit earlier or go into second. This looks very smooth, but I personally would suggest going to fifth before that and then going down to fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Trust the brakes, trust the car, feel the car. Now smooth trail braking again. Make the chicane straight again. As you described it.
TT.
Right. See, you did. Yeah, the first part was a little bit off, but you didn't lift. You didn't lift there, no. And it worked. So, if you get the first part also right, then you will have to lift, but it's really like back on the throttle.
Go for one more lap.
Yeah, I will be quiet.
No.
Nice save. You have one more try if you have enough fuel.
Hey?
But,
no, I don't have enough fuel.
But even though you touched the grass, it was still better than when you missed the braking before. But this time, because this time you stayed in a straight line.
Yeah.
And the car, even though it was basically you lost a lot of control of the car, it still stopped better than before, in my opinion, compared to the circumstances, of course.
Try and make it to the start finish with 2.3 liters.
Well, then just look how much is in the setup and put like 2-3 more in that you can finish that lap for qualifying.
To be honest, I didn't think I'd last this long.
Well, I changed it to 25. I don't know what. Third gear. Ah, you missed the shifting. Ah, that was nice. Yes, that's very good. If you can hit the inside curb, that's then it's much easier, like slightly hit and much easier to get full throttle. It's great if you notice you won't make the corner stay straight and keep braking. You can't force it.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Don't have enough fuel.
You have 100% of grip. If you brake in a straight line, all of that grip is used for braking. Once you start turning in, there's no grip left for turning. So you either lose grip for the braking or you can't turn. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's also like one of the basics of the trail braking. You only turn in as much as you have released the brake. So to have potentially maximum grip in every situation. Of course, that's difficult.
Okay.
Green light, go, go, go.
Ooh.
I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity on the minute, so we'll have to.
I need to eat and too much information to process. Oh, Yorkies! Yeah, I might watch them while I prepare my dinner.
Yeah, nice.
But what did I want? What did I